Welcome back everyone to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing some cooking. So we're going to be making brownies. So first up you need a cup of Chelsea white sugar. Oops-a-daisies. There's some more in here, but that's a cup. As you can see, now just going to pour that all in there. And then we want 100 grams of butter. Don't know how much butter this is, but we're just going to use it because that's all there is, and I'm not waiting for cold butter to melt. So this is what it is. We're cutting corners. I never like corners. I prefer rounded shapes myself. Alright, now we're just going to heat this up in the microwave. So see you in a bit. Once you do that, you're just going to add your butter to your sugar, like so, and then you're going to add your 2 eggs, which are over here. I'm busy at the moment, Xavier, filming a cooking video and making delicious brownies. Oh, that was a bit... That egg just would not break. Don't do the same thing at home, guys. Okay, let's try again with another one. These eggs are not breaking. Okay, that looks like enough. Okay, and gently does it. Okay, that one would not break. I had to crush it in my hands. Now these brownies should be tasty by the end of this. They're pretty straightforward. If I can make them, you can make them, guys. Okay, it's not that difficult. Next up on the list, let's have a look-o-see over here. Okay, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Breathe. Okay, there it is. TSP means teaspoon. TBSP means tablespoon, or if it's a capital T, it also means tablespoon, not teaspoon. Add that in. Cool beans. Next up, I believe it should be the dry... Okay, let's have a look at 3/4 cup flour. Okay, 113 grams. Righty-ho. Shh. Now, it's very important, gentlemen and ladies, that you do not put more flour than needed, because then it becomes dry. We don't want that.
There were literal videos of the babies and
Cool. We don't want the brownies to be dry. Here's a photo of what my first brownies look like. Looks like a giant shitball, I know. These ones are going to be better. Now, a cup of flour, or almost a cup, or 3/4. That's not more, right? Yeah, whatever, I don't even know how to do this. Now, this is a dry ingredient. You're going to do it in a separate bowl, okay? And if you haven't, then it's probably okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal if you didn't, because it is what it is now, guys. It's whatever. 3/4, okay, that's a bit too much. We'll just put some back. Okay, that's probably good. That's about it. All right, now, going to add that in here. Okay, like so. And they want you to whisk this together with a fork. I didn't do that. But because I'm recording myself, I have to make a good example. So that's what we're doing. Looks a bit sus, but it is what it is. it is what it is. Hopefully the microphone's working. Okay, now once you've done that, you're going to get onto your dry ingredients. So you're going to need quite a bit of flour. And you know, a bit of cocoa powder, but not a lot. So let's get on to that. 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now let's do that. Let's do it together, guys. Ooh, yeah. Look at that brown powder. Yeah. I remember as a child, I ate cocoa powder and it was disgusting. I thought it was going to taste sweet, but it tasted bitter as hell when I put it in my milk, thinking it was going to be like Milo. It was not. Now, let's see here. That is too much. That's fine, we're not going to use that flour again. Okay. She'll be right. That's fine. Okay.
What was the name of the video that you posted?
Not telling you. Not telling you.
Why not?
'Cause I said no. Now that should be enough flour. I can't really add it back in because it's quite a small compartment over here. So we're just going to put this in like so. It might be a little bit too much, but it is what it is. Actually, that's probably enough. Okay. Okay. Now, personally, I think that doesn't look like enough, but when you really get to tasting it, you find out that it is, in fact, enough. So, yeah, now let's get on to it. I believe now we just mix the ingredients. Teaspoon baking powder, that's right. Baking powder. Get that over here. Teaspoon of baking powder. TSP stands for teaspoon. Yeah, teaspoon. Woo! Diabolical in the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. Diabolical. Now, where are we? Okay. Now, where did my teaspoon? Oh, there it is. It's right here. Oh. Keep doing stupid shit. Okay, I'm just going to do it over the thing so I don't... No, I believe this has something to do with making it rise or some shit like that. Or something like that, I don't really know. Now, let's go. Put it in here. Then I believe, it doesn't say to whisk it, but I'm just going to whisk it because, you know, that's what you do. With a fork, because a fork seemed to do the trick with this, whatever this is. Alright. And then I think we add the wet ingredients to the dry. Now I'm just mixing the dry ingredients up now. Now, basically, theoretically, that's all you have to do for the main part. Then you just slam it all together on some baking paper in a baking glass thingy, and then you're good to go. And then you chuck it in the microwave for about, I actually don't know. Hold on, let me check. All right, so add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients. Do not recommend a whisk. I recommend this, but we'll see. I'll get a whisk just in case it decides to play ball, if you will. But last time it didn't, so yeah. And I might just add a little bit more sugar, just for me personally, because I like my brownies sweet, and well, they weren't all that sweet last time, so we're adding more sugar. Okay, that should be some quality brownie mix right there. Let's add the wet ingredients to the dry. Now, once you've done it like so, now it might look very thick, and that is because it is indeed very thick. This is a problem that I have with this recipe that I'm using, is that it seems to not be very accurate. I feel like there's a missing ingredient, but that's just me personally. Now, you can use a fork. I guess you can use a fork, actually. We'll try and use a fork to mix this all together. Now, mix, 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 mix. I'm just going to do it over the sink in case I spill any, which I am. Starting to form, but I believe there may be too much of something. Shh, I'm just gonna add a bit of milk. Whoop. Just in case, because I feel like it needs some wetting. That did the trick. Oh yeah, look at that, baby. Look at that. Perfect brownie mix right there. And you just keep mixing that together like so. Yeah. Take a swig of that. You've tested positive for prostate cancer. And that's tasting pretty good, guys, okay? That is a lot better than what it was last time. It's nice and thick. Looks sexy. Now, where did I put... Okay, so now you're going to want to put it on your baking thing. And that's pretty much it. And then you just put it in the microwave. So, let's put it in here now. Oh! It's okay, guys. But it might not be very soon. Hold on. Okay. Ah! Okay, now guys, I'm not very good at making good shapes in terms of baking or cooking for that matter, so just accept my bad shape making. I'm going to use the spatula. This is a spatula for anyone wondering. These are real spatulas. Okay, just get that bit off. I think I might use the spatula for the rest of the time actually. Yeah, that's better. And then we go. Okay, now I'm trying to swerve it out. As I said, I'm not very good at making shapes. That doesn't look too bad. It could look better, but it is what it is, I guess. Xavier, do you want the leftover mix?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Who would know? Okay, the freezer's beeping like its mum's just died of a heart attack. So. Okay, this brownie doesn't look too bad at the moment. Okay, it's looking like it's going pretty smoothly. Yeah.
He's in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah. So you can wait for whatever you are. You can. He wants a what? If you want something, you can come in.
You could go out in there and put that in yourself.
Nah.
Oi,
What?
leave it shut, mate.
Shut your pantry doors, gentlemen.
There's a bloody drawer in it. How many pieces, Xavier?
Now you can plug it in over there if you want.
Don't leave that on the edge of the bench.
What?
What was wrong with where it was?
Because I'm working here. There you go, happy as Larry. Right. That seems pretty solid. Now, let me just check one last thing before we chuck her in.
Xavier, butter?
Oh, come on.
And my mind.
4 to 6 minutes in the microwave.
Your brother took the bloody butter, mate. Now we got concrete hard butter.
4 to 6 minutes in the microwave. Here we go. Alright, I'm doing it for 5 minutes, gentlemen. Now, I'll get back to you in 5 minutes.
What about the ladies?
And ladies and gentlemen, of course, as you're going, clean up by all means. So guys, I apologize, but the audio is actually not here for this video because my mic suddenly died, and from this video onwards, it's just going to be me voicing over. So basically, this is me zooming on, saying how good it looks, and how it kind of looks like a poo, yeah. Then, of course, this is me after when I pull it out of the packaging or baking paper, and yeah. Again, here's just me looking at it, and yeah. And then this is me putting icing sugar on it. And yeah, it looks like an official brownie now, in my opinion. And yeah, I honestly am very happy with how this brownie turned out. And that's just me looking at the dishes that I got to do. And yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, my mic died. But that's okay, because this is about texture and quality. Could it be a bit spongier? That's definitely for sure. That's definitely for sure. Definitely, yeah, it could be spongier, but for the most part, I think it's pretty delicious. If you enjoyed today's video, whether you did cook it at home or you just like watching my videos, it's completely fine as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if this recipe worked out for you at home if you did cook it or bake it in the microwave. So my iPad died right at this very moment, but that's going to do it for today's video. See you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay awesome, and stay on the grind. Peace!